guys, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. Today we're going to master layering vinyl. I'll have everything I use linked in the description box below. And if you like this video, you learned something new, give your girl a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and start off with the blank canvas in Cricut Design Space. And now let's just go ahead and upload our image. So we're just going to go ahead and hit upload. And I'm going to search through all these images I've had over the years until I find the one I want to use today. Okay, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, so as you can see, the image is uploaded, but we don't see it on our screen, right? So if you ever come across this problem, here's what you can do. Just go ahead and make sure this is selected, and up here in your top toolbar where it says position, just hit 0. And it'll make it appear on the screen right here, okay? So now that we have that, let's just go ahead. I know I want the height of this to be 5 inches. So I'm going to stay in my top toolbar, and the height I'm going to change to 5. Make sure I leave this locked so that it'll auto adjust it for me, which means basically that it'll keep it proportional. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is just ungroup everything. And I want all the light colors to cut together, right? Because as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different layers. I don't necessarily need to cut 6 layers because the skin and the lips can all be one piece, just like this black piece is one piece. So I'm going to hide everything except the layers that I want together. Then I'm just going to select all and hit attach. Bring the black back, bring the shirt back, and the eyes back. Okay, so now that we have that, what I'm going to do is this sign that he's holding right here, I don't want that. So what we're going to do is go over here to our left toolbar and grab a shape. And we just need one layer because we're going to slice. And when you slice, you can only slice 2 layers at a time, right? So this is one layer and this shape is another layer. So I'm just going to take this shape and I'm just going to stretch it out. And I'm going to select both these layers, go down here to our bottom right toolbar and hit slice. Now I can delete all the extra pieces that I don't want. See, now it's disconnected. And also these little corners right here, I don't want that as well. So we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. Just go and grab a shape. I think this one will work perfect. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it because I will need it twice. And go ahead and slice. Move that out the way. Go up here to and flip this. And slice. Awesome. So let me just go ahead and delete all these extra pieces. Great. So now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 layers. Now 4 layers is so much better than 6 layers. Okay, so now that we have our boy, let's go ahead and add some text, right? We're just going to put a name on this. So let's just go ahead and grab some text. And I'm going to do this egg for my youngest, the one who actually cares the least about getting an egg, but I'm just going to make it for him anyway. So his name is August DeVille. Let me just move this text box down like that, and I'm going to change this font. I like to use nice bold fonts, So I'm just going to search impact. I know I want the width of this to be 5 inches, so I'm just going to okay, so I have it at 5 inches and I have my font impact, and I'm just going to create a little offset for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and change this text color. Let's just make it blue for now. And go ahead and hit the offset. Give Cricut a little minute. And I don't want it to be that big. Just make some adjustments. I think that's cool. We'll go with that. Awesome. So now that we have everything, just go ahead and hit make it. And since we're using 651 vinyl, we don't need to mirror anything. So all of this looks good. Have all my colors on my mats. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and cut everything out. And don't forget, I'll have everything I use linked in the description box of the video. So after everything is cut out and before we start weeding, we're just going to go ahead and wipe our egg off with alcohol. And cleaning your surface is key to having your vinyl stick and stay permanent. Okay, then we're just going to go ahead and weed our vinyl, being extra careful around the small pieces. I lost an eyeball right there, and the lips. So you just want to be extra careful when you're weeding your design. So now that everything is prepped and ready to go, we're going to go ahead and start layering. So I'm going to go ahead and put my base layer down first, which is the outline of the little boy, and then everything else will just fill it in. So when you're layering vinyl, you don't just want to stick it all on there at one time. You want to lay one side down and just kind of work your way around until it's all laid down. And that helps you get rid of any air bubbles. And especially when you're working with curves, you see I took my scissors and I cut a few slits in it, and that just helps the vinyl lay down. And then I'll just take my squeegee and go over really good. And you're going to pull your transfer tape away at an angle. Now the transfer tape I'm using is really good, but it was also pulling some of my vinyl up as I was removing it. So if you encounter some like super sticky transfer tape, just like press it on your clothes a few times just so it can lose some of the tackiness, okay? And when you're doing your other layers, I just focus on one section at a time. I don't try and line everything up at the same time. I'll just line one area up. And then once you line one area up, usually everything else just falls into place, okay? Another tip to help you with layering is to cut your transfer tape to the correct size. Working with too big of a piece of transfer tape will just give you more headaches than you need. Okay, so just always try and use the same size as your decal. And don't forget to always pull away at an angle. Squeegeeing, using your squeegeeing helps get rid of any air bubbles as well. And if you do encounter air bubbles, it's not the end of the world. You can always just go through with like a safety pin or something small like that and just poke them. So this project is actually like super trending right now. As it gets closer to Easter, you guys might want to go ahead and rack up on these eggs, because the closer it gets, the harder they will be to find. Let me know in the comments if you even plan on making this project. You know, I'm going to do it for my kids just because I always do something, you know, special for them for Easter. As always, don't forget to check the description box for a link of all the supplies used in the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Do you like it?